something new because I created this YouTube channel and it's supposed to be about beer and trucks. So again, road beers. I haven't been putting the beer into the spotlight enough, so I think I'm gonna start with a review. So I'm gonna tell you, this one I found it's an against the grain, Louisville brewery. I've already drank some of these beers, and I'm gonna tell you now, this is a good one. Louisville Pale Ale. Now it's not a hazy IPA, it's a pale ale, but it is a hazy. It is an unfiltered. See, this comes in pints. It's 5.5% alcohol by volume. Inspired by our hometown hero, Louisville Pale is a hazy and bursting with tropical aroma, generous dry hopping, lends notes of peach, strawberry, and mango flavors. This hazy, crazy pale ale was made with Louisville love for the decadent and depraved LOO A VUHLs, but you can have some too. Well, I grew up near Louisville. Against the grain, pretty awesome. Like I said, I've already had this one. I always like to start any beer, and you're gonna hear some tell me this is wrong. I start any beer I drink, I want to taste it straight out of the can. I suggest anybody do this. To me, straight out of the can gives it a different flavor, gives a little kind of a different profile. Some beers can't handle being poured. They lose flavor. With the carbonation, how the carbonation bites makes a big difference. Now, it's going to fill your belly up more because it's not going to get rid of a lot of that carbonation, but the flavor of the beer sometimes is very important. So, first drink out of the can, then we'll pour it in glass. We'll take a look at it. Yeah, that is a definitely hit the name mango. Yeah, there's the strawberry. So give that a good pour. Like anything, I'll pour an unknown beer. I feel pour fairly hard, and that one obviously can't handle being poured very hard. Every beer is a little bit different. Let me calm that down a bit. I don't know how much haze it's going to have, but that was a horrible pour. Definitely holding a good head though. All right, so again, you never know how one beer is going to pour compared to the next. So some people pour down the side of the glass and all that shit. No, the best way is to start out, pour the beer hard. If it is one that foams up and a lot of carbonation, it'll do this. No problem. Next time you know, tilt the glass a little bit, pour it again, pour it a little different. If it gets to the point where you're pouring it down the side, you're trying to save the carbonation, drink it out of the can. The whole point of the pour look at that. And then that holds. God, look how good that holds too. Look at the foam on that. So, definitely hazy. I mean, it's not one that's like milkshake hazy with the lactose and all that good stuff. But it's definitely a good color. And again, look at that. The head on that just sits there. It's like meringue on a pie. Man. Yeah, very drinkable beer too. It doesn't have a bite on it at all. But you can tell it's a beer. I mean, if you like beer, you understand what beer tastes like. This is a middle of the road IBU. I don't know if you list it, but if I were to say it, I would probably put it in the 50 to 60 range. I'm not a beer taster. I don't. But yeah, so it doesn't have an IBU rating. San Diego brewery glass. But yeah, if you can find that one where you're at, recommend it. Every day before I get started on working on my truck, I'm going to give you one beer review. That's going to be my new pledge. At least I want to give you something every day into one beer. So we'll have a beer together when I get off work. then it's back to cleaning and working on this old dog. Stick around after the beer. Check out some videos. See the things I'm doing to this truck. Starting out pretty mild. Next thing we're going to be working on, the front brakes. And while I've got the front brakes out, I'm going to pull the axle out. We're going to check everything out. And we're going to start lowering this truck. So if I can get that front end lowered down as much as I possibly can, watch out for it. Be a part of it. This is to you guys. Like, subscribe, sign up for those notifications. Don't miss a video.